Okay, we are on the road from Fossil Valley RV Park. Phenomicon was an awesome time, lots of fun. It was really good to see my friend Christy and hang out with her. The RV tech came and replaced the passenger side front stabilizer jack because we did some severe dragging with that on the way from Landers when we were leaving out of there and doing all that dragging. The problem that I have today is that I can't use the stabilizer bars, so I'm feeling really insecure about towing this thing without them, without the weight distribution hitch. However, the RV tech said it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just don't go too fast. Keep an eye on it. If you see the tail end of the trailer starting to, fishtail or anything like that, then slow down. So it's like, okay, I think I could do that. And he said it will probably increase my trip by about 4 or 5 hours, just to, drive carefully and be sure that that I am not doing anything unsafe. So the problem is that what Casey, the RV tech, said is that the weight distribution hitch that they gave me is for a way lighter trailer than what I have. And that is why I have so much trouble scraping the L clamps and all of that stuff, is because the weight distribution hitch that's on here that I should have a heavy duty one. He says an Equalizer is the best brand to go with. So when I get back to San Antonio, which should be Tuesday, when I get back there, I will shop around and find somebody who can put the Equalizer stabilizer jack hitch on there for me, and get it adjusted to this vehicle so that the hitch itself, when I'm driving around town, I'm not dragging it everywhere I go. I drag that bitch over manhole covers, and so I'm not sure Bish has put it on right either. So anyway, I'm going to go, he said to find myself a custom trailer shop if I didn't have confidence in the dealers down there. And I told him, I said, I don't know anything about the dealers down there, except one is Camping World and the other one is Blue Compass. So he did recommend that I do not go back to the dealer where I bought it. I am going to take it back there to get it serviced, but I'm not going to take it back there to get the new distribution hitch because I don't know. I don't trust it. So anyway, that's where we are now. I am making the drive back without stabilizer bars, and so I'm feeling probably overly cautious about it. And the route that is in place for me to get to Walensburg, Colorado, which is where we're going to camp tonight, which is just before you leave Colorado to go into the little corner of New Mexico there. We'll be staying in Walensburg, Colorado at the Love's RV stop, and then we'll be heading out and stop and sleep somewhere tomorrow night. I haven't decided where yet. I was just concerned about getting us somewhere tonight, and so I'll find some place for us to sleep tomorrow night when we stop tonight, and then head on into Medina Lake in Bandera, Texas, which is just outside of San Antonio. Head into Medina Lake, and I'll be staying there for 2 weeks. The thing that I have to do while I'm there is, first of all, get this whole trailer hitch thing addressed, and then on the 20th, I will be taking Rhiannon to see Ancient Aliens live for her birthday. So that will be fun and entertaining thing to do. And then I'll be heading out from Medina Lake to Union Grove, I think, which is up north around Round Rock, up around in there somewhere. And that's when I'll take the trailer into Princess Craft and have them do the maintenance on it. Or I don't know, I just may hire a mobile tech to come and do the seal, check the seals, and do the 90-day maintenance. And because this poor trailer has been through some stuff. It has been down some roads, and a lot of the YouTubers describe it as an earthquake on wheels. For the trailers, so I would have to agree with that my trailer has been through some stuff like that. Anyway, everybody's asking me what I'm going to get for my next trailer, and I'm not sure I'm going to get a next trailer. I think after everything I've been through with this one, learning the ins and outs of it, and all of that stuff, I may just keep this until it dies, and then buy another one. So I don't know. It's been interesting, everything that I have learned about what I know about vehicles and trailers and trailer hitches and driving and road safety and all of that stuff. I am learning that I know something, but I'm not so sure I know enough. I know enough to keep me safe for the most part, but there is so much more that I don't know that I am learning. So it's been a really interesting trip so far, and like I said, Vernal was so much fun to be at Phenomicon and see the way that these teams of investigators for these different shows and stuff that are represented there, Skinwalker Ranch, Expedition Bigfoot, people who have podcasts, the Paranormal 60, Strange Talk, let's see, what are some of the others? Blind Frog Ranch wasn't there this year, but they're in the middle of filming, according to somebody who was there, that is part of the film crew, or part of the film team at Blind Frog Ranch. So he said they are in the middle of filming another season. So that's good news. He did say that Dwayne Ollinger does have some after effect from some of the stuff that happened in the last season, and he's just kind of becoming reclusive a little bit, and but that he's okay, but not really okay, and so I mean, I understand what that means, and so anyway, I have a feeling that Chad has probably stepped up and pretty much running the show. Billy Boy was there yesterday at the Phenomenon, and just kind of visiting around with people. He was sitting there with Ryan Skinner, so yeah. So next year, hopefully, Blind Frog Ranch will be back, and we'll know more about what's under the mesa on Skinwalker Ranch. They seem pretty excited about the stuff that they're doing this year, so that tells me that they're probably learning some new stuff about what's going on with the property there, and yeah, so anyway, till next year, the week of Labor Day, and I already have my reservation at Fossil Valley for it. I've already reserved the week, So I guess I'll just have to plan my adventures next summer accordingly to land me in Vernal again. The problem with Utah is unless Texas gets their ass together and joins the interstate compact and gets all set up to do that, I will only be able to be in Utah for Phenomenon because I'm not licensed here. I can't practice here. So, and I'm not going to take the test they want me to take. So, I just don't have the time to study for that and take another test and do all that because I have to be in here in Utah to take the test, I think. Or maybe I can take it in Texas. I don't know if I can find anybody there that administers it, but okay. So we're swaying a little bit, so we might be traveling a little too fast at 60. I'm being passed by a lot of people, but I can feel the trailer doing a little bit of movement on the back. So we'll just slow down. Unless Texas gets their ass together and joins the interstate compact and gets all set up to do that, I will only be able to be in Utah for Phenomenon because I'm not licensed here. I can't practice here. So, and I'm not going to take the test they want me to take. So, I just don't have the time to study for that and take another test and do all that because I have to be in here in Utah to take the test, I think. Or maybe I can take it in Texas. I don't know if I can find anybody there that administers it, but okay. So we're swaying a little bit, so we might be traveling a little too fast at 60. I'm being passed by a lot of people, but I can feel the trailer doing a little bit of movement on the back. So we'll just slow down to 55 and see what happens from there. I'm sure that's why U-Haul trailers limit you to 55 when you're pulling one of their trailers because of the tendency to sway. So the good news is lots of passing lanes through here because we're going to be going up into the Rocky Mountains, and all of the, or at least my experience is, all of the sides of the road where you're going up have 2 lanes, and so people will be able to get around me and I won't hold traffic up too much. Plus the other thing is that traveling as slow as I am, I would be able to slow down enough to turn off and let people go around me in the turn-off areas, as long as they're paved and they're big enough to accommodate me in my trailer. Because I am not going to do what I did coming through the mountains down to Vernal. I am not going to do that kind of stop. So, not again. Because that was just scary. Because I did not think I was going to stop. I thought I was going to go right into the side of that mountain. So anyway, that's where we are. We're getting ready to head into some mountainous stuff here. So I'm going to stop recording and pay really good attention to the road and try to watch what's going on behind me so that I can accommodate if I get too many people behind me on the road. So with that, I will check in with y'all later. Well, we passed a sign a little ways back that said Canyon Country. So I think we're coming into that Canyon Country part of Utah. So according to the mile markers, we have 163 miles left to go here in Utah. So I thought Vernal was a whole lot closer to the Colorado border than that. I don't know. I may have already crossed in, and 163 miles is how far this highway goes into Colorado. I don't know. So anyway, it's looking kind of pretty up ahead of us with all of the landscape. It's just looking real pretty. It's my favorite part of traveling, is the landscape. I'll check in with you later. Just entered colorful Colorado. So we're going to be turning right to go to Dinosaur up here, because the course that's been plotted for me to get to Walensburg is to go down through Leadville. So I say down through Leadville only because it's south on the map. However, it is at 11,000 feet altitude, so we're going to go up, down, down, up. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go through Leadville, heading south towards Walensburg. Well, we are headed down Stegosaurus Freeway now. This is the way I came home last time too, which is interesting. But I didn't go through Leadville last time, so I guess there's going to be there is going to be a split off in 72 miles, which will take me into the mountains. But this is the way that I went home last year as well. And then when I got down to Interstate 70, whatever it is that goes through the bottom of Colorado, when I got to the interstate, I had to hang a right, because on the way home last year I went through Arches National Park, which was very cool. That was very cool. But this is the way I went home last year. It's kind of interesting. This is a popular highway, I guess. However, other than the couple cars I've passed going the other way, I seem to be the only one on the road, which is okay by me, because then I can drive as fast as it feels safe, or as slow as it feels safe, however you want to look at that. So anyway, Stegosaurus Highway, heading into the heart of Colorado.